Hi, folks. Jeff Jones, Vice President, UFCW Local 1459, November 1st. First of all, thank you to the members that we've been able to talk to and continue to talk to this weekend. Out in locations both Saturday and Sunday. Really appreciate the feedback. Learned a lot, and we'll definitely be applying that going down the road. What I want to talk to you about today is a recurring issue in our Members First campaign to talk about substance instead of finger pointing. We're trying to deal with facts. And some of the facts are, in terms of the voting, that what we have going on here for November 10 with only 6 hours in one location is wholesale voter suppression. And I would just like to illustrate that with what's going on or has gone on, for example, in one of our fellow UFCW locals in Rhode Island, for example, Local 328, recently had a pension vote of their own and had a preliminary meeting to try and go over and explain things to people, and then had 6 different locations where people could vote in person all day. 6. We have one with 2 3-hour windows in one place in one day by one method, in person only. So I just want to really kind of stress that one of the things Members First is about is transparency and not voter suppression, which is what we have going on right now. And I just don't see how the current president can justify this in any way, shape, or form. Now, he may very well hide behind the election chairperson, but he appointed the election chairperson. And those dates and times and methods of voting were established illegally by the president. I say illegally in terms of violation of our bylaws and our international constitution before he appointed the election chairperson. So he can't even get out of the batter's box on this one. And that's essentially what we have going on right now. So what I'm saying is, when you compare that to the example I cited earlier, where you have six locations, all day voting, so you can get it done and people can participate. The other thing I would say is our bylaws and the international constitution allows for mail-in balloting, either in outlying areas or perhaps for an entire jurisdiction could vote by mail. And we're in a pandemic. So wouldn't you think that if the people in charge would make the rational decision and allow for multiple forms of voting? But apparently not, because the idea is to suppress the vote, to suppress the turnout. Half of our country may very well vote by mail in the general election this coming Tuesday. So the other thing, and on that note, I would hope that everybody, if you haven't already voted early, that you would vote on Tuesday and participate in that. And then a week later is Local 1459 election, and we urge everybody to come out, because despite wholesale voter suppression, we think we can still win here, because we have an excellent ground game and we're having conversations with people instead of some of the email bombs that you're getting right now as a member. We're actually talking about facts and substance. And that's the whole point of Members First, is we're trying to be more transparent, more accountable. We're trying to have better communication, and we hope to have more face-to-face discussions instead of simple emails that, I guess there's a general assumption that once you send an email on something, that just takes care of whatever the subject is at the time, instead of following up and dealing with the real issues that we face. So thanks for your support. Hang in there. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.